Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me here today in Centerville Station Simulator. Just gathering some minerals. Well, ores, whatever. So I've been using quite a few. I've done a bunch of, I wouldn't say upgrades. I've done a bunch of moving from point A to point B in the shop. I've changed our farm area up a bit. Our buddy is back. Hopefully he wants something. He wanted 50 buckets of cement. 50 buckets of cement. You know how long it takes? I suppose if you had 10 of the... wood chip buckets are your thing now. That I could... Oh, yellow lemons. Oh, dude. 10 motor blocks? How much? $27.50. Nah, I made a couple grand off them the other day, but I had most of it in stock. Like he wanted, 20 cans of I think it was corn or something. I've got 4 or 5 cases of it. It was all in all, it was a pretty easy one. So I guess it should. But the weird thing is, well, I don't know, it's weird, maybe I'm just dumb. I can't really figure out what his shift is. Like, how often he determines when he comes, when he goes, when he makes up new stuff. I figured it was, if you logged out and logged back in, he'd want different stuff. Because, like I said, he kind of really screwed me at one point. As it turns out, the very next update to the game fixed the issue he gave me. But it could have been, because I ended up having 10, I think, silver small gears just laying there beside the garbage dump. Okay, let's make pistons start. But as it turns out, now you can sell car parts upstairs at the shop, so that took care of that problem. Oh, so here we go. Yeah, things that I've changed. I've added 2 more smelters. I've added 2 more 100-lot balls. I moved our trees over here, and I'm starting to stack up a bit of lumber. Our make me machine is over there in the corner out of the way. Didn't do too much here. I just shifted this over so it was beside this one as opposed to across from it. And with the trees not in the middle anymore, that makes it pretty easy. Here's our... I think I made a rocks department. Ooh, look what we have ready. Aren't we lucky? But the biggest change is what I've been doing over here. This is now my water setup. Alright. With a reasonable set of shelves, I'll probably add another row or 2 of these. And stop piling things up outside the store upstairs. It's kind of a grotty way to do it, but you go through so much of the water. I would empty these shelves every time I opened the store. So that's been moved to there. I've moved the canned stuff over to this edge, as you can see. I now have a small fleet of cedars, a half a dozen to be exact. Well, I suppose I should get these into their appropriate spots. And the biggest change of all is this is now the farm. There's every type of tree currently available, and every type of vegetable currently available. Everything on this side is a cannable. Like, it'll can as well as sell fresh. Well, that's kind of odd. Oh, right, that's why there's mushroom seeds there. I wanted to run another one. The 2 in the middle here are a mix of spare stuff from the cannibal, and the stuff over on this row is things that are only sellable. They won't let me can them. So, there you go. And I've still got a couple of squares to fill in, but that's why those seeds are there. Here's our wheat area, and I've got some canned storage here as well. And on the other side is our fresh produce storage. Okay, I'm still knocking walls out just because, it's what you do. Alright, neither of these surfaces. Oh, this... I noticed Old Man 102 ran into this problem the other day. He was knocking some walls out, and at one point he arrived with the 6th bucket, threw it at the wall, and it did nothing. And he went through like 4 more buckets. Well, what I've discovered, although this wall here and this wall here are part of the same cube, if I start a wall by kicking cement at it there, and let's say next time I put it here, that'll count as 1 bucket. Because it's counting as 1 bucket for this wall to get rid of the cube that's behind it, and 1 bucket for this wall to get rid of the cube behind it. So you could actually end up throwing 11 buckets at the wall before you finally matched a 6th one on either side. So yeah, you kind of have to pick a side and stick with it. Because yeah, I did the same thing. I ended up, I think it was 9 buckets in by the time I realized what was going on with this stupid wall. Because usually you don't pay that much attention. You grab a bucket, throw it at the wall, grab a bucket, throw it at the wall. You know, and all of a sudden it goes boing, and you start again. But that's the kind of the long and the short of that one is if you pick a side, you do need to stay with it. So, but yeah, there's every tree that's offered in the game so far. I did manage to find garlic and red cabbage. As far as I know, the only thing I don't have planted are the stuff that say coming soon. So there's, I guess, 4 trees and 1 vegetable. Although they're sneaky. They snuck the banana up into the vegetable thing, because it goes vegetables, 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 all the way down through these first rows, and then banana, and then the wheat, and then vegetable, 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 and then the rest of the trees are down here. So why they didn't put banana there, I don't know. But anyway, that's our new farm. I just have to get a couple more seed things planted. I wanted 1 extra mushroom because mushrooms do really well. It seems we sell a lot of cans of them, and they sell well fresh as well. So good one to have. What do we got here? Oh, peas. Same thing. The cans sell really well, and the fresh ones sell well as well. Well, okay. You're an idiot species. So what do I want for my very last one? You know what I think I want? And this is going to be right off the shelf, and that, yeah. I'm going to throw in another pineapple. I do have one here because it's part of the tree set, right? But, oh, and this is the other change. Rather than throwing baskets all over the frickin' place, I'm simply going to put them here, right? It's a much neater system. Come in, grab what you need to grab, throw the basket, and you can see what's in them, right? The bottom shelf will be the working baskets, like what I take out to grab stuff. And then the other shelf will be basically baskets that I'll fill to either shelve or take upstairs. So there's what I've been up to. I'll tell you, for a solo developer, dang, that boy must have been busy. There is so much, goodness, going on. Okay. Yeah, I chewed through a lot of this because I've also added to the shelving upstairs, which you're just not going to quit, are you? Well, we're not going to be able to do much here. A couple aside. There we go. Oh, that's the only place I didn't leave. Another thing I realized is these have an on-off switch for a very good reason. They do not shut off. So if you've noticed, your power consumption is way up there because you've been running your set of smelters, and you're not smelting anything anymore, but your power consumption doesn't drop, that's why. Until you physically shut them off, they're going to keep drawing that goofy amount of power. Alright. Okay, good. Now we're into overflow. As you can see, there was 2 pallets of iron overflow here. It's all gone. All gone. Aluminum, another one I go through lots of. Between the cans, the parts for that thing, and making steel, yeah. A lot of demand on the old aluminium. Even my main pile here is diminished severely. And this is the one I'm using for the machine. All of this stuff is going up top. As you can see, currently I'm burning a 42% of my available power. None of these are lit up. There's 3 high ones and 5 mediums. So these are just waiting patiently, I would assume, until they are needed. So, but here's a, oh, there's actually some plankage going on. Okay, with 8 spares. Well, I'm sure I could find a use for them. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Look, I'm going to put a third, beautiful. A third row of ingot pallets in for sure. Because I did at one point had pretty much all of these free or full, and I was going, well, you're about to run out, bucko. Oh, I know what I want. No, we're not going to work on those at the moment. We'll do that once I've picked up another few hundred lots of materials. What I need to do, and I'm even going to cook off that other set of wood, is oh, come on, be nice. There you go. Lovely. How many have I got? I've only got 8 in there, eh? So we'll make a quick 4 of these. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's start just by filling this in. This is more than I actually have plants, I believe, just the bottom shelf. And I'm not currently, I don't think, going to be using it for wheat, as we can take most of it directly into these guys. They're empty now, but I've been stacking the wheat. So, yeah, I've just been working on getting it all filled out, and with the back wall knocked out, I can add more to it if I need to. I think I can fit another 3 on the end of each now. So, that's all coming along well. I think the farm is doing great. Let's go have a look upstairs, shall we? Do I have anything to tell? No, not really, actually, because I'm gonna not keep carrying buckets and buckets and buckets of water up here. I've got these hideous piles. This, well, it's a little different. As you can see, I have added some more space for the canning. I'd like to have more room for the flour, but what I didn't realize was how insanely important the color difference is on the floor. You can't put shelving on any tiled portion. So, yeah. I mean, had I known that, I would have put this one right beside there, but I assumed I could keep building the cans out this way, of which there would be so many more, and add, at least another 2 or 3 shelves of flour, which, obviously, I can't. So, I still haven't restocked the fresh part from the last time we were open. But as you can see, we did chew through quite a bit, Yeah, see what I mean? Mushrooms are really popular. Same with the canned mushrooms. So, but yeah, we've got a lot of restocking to do before next we open our shop. But it was a lot of work to get. Oh yeah, and here's right. We've got our general parts shelving, and then I've got a whole section ready to go for. There's what's left of those silver ones. Out of the 10 that I made, we've only got 4 left. I don't know what they sell for. Oh, hang on. No, that's canned food. I wish this was interactive, that I could scroll it or something. Because I'm sure eventually it'll get down to what automotive parts and stuff are worth, because I have no idea. And as far as I know, there's no, like, price list. Oh, I also added steel beams, just because. So. But there you go. What was it he wanted? Oh, right. Yeah, Dude, you'll be here for the rest of your life waiting for lemons. I'm sorry. I haven't harvested lemons in... ever. That would be the length of time I was looking for, yes. I've not done lemons. We do now. We do indeed now. So, Alright, I suppose what I should think about doing... Holy cow. It's going into these pretty quick, I must say. Which is fine. But yeah, between this shelving and a few other things that I made, especially that one type of shelving that's up there, you need to make the 4 rack pieces and then fill them with the planks. And the rack pieces are like 4 iron a piece. So yeah, that adds up pretty quickly. I think I ended up having to make like 20 of those or something. So yeah, it adds up quick. Okay, plastics are full. Well, we've got a fair bit there. I think, yeah, I think it's time we start our harvests. Because the canning machine's completely empty now, right? Because to move it, you don't get the contents, like with everything else. So I pushed out as many cans as I could. Anything basically that had more than, 3 cans worth, I printed off whatever cans were available and left it at that. So yeah. Now pumpkins, I believe, only hold like 4 to a case. So do I have any completely empty shelves? Because this is our first time on pumpkins for, I think, since the beginning of the game, basically. Ooh, there's 2 carrots, 2 onions. Oh, here we go. Nice. Nice. I also need to find space for garlic because it's not cannibal. And I'm thinking the red cabbage is going to be, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see how that goes. Okay, these as well I'm going to take up there. How's that lemons coming along, dude? Yeah. Okay. Generally, I do... Oh, okay, there is another space. And then I can simply move some of these other things. Like, I've got 3 mushrooms there. Where's our other stack of mushrooms? Ooh. Completely full. What can I move? How about red onions or ginger? No. No, red onions is fine. I might have to make, oh, this one's pretty well full, isn't it? I guess I could put a rack across the back. That's a thought. Let's have a look, shall we? Shop, general storage. No? Okay. Oh, what am I doing? It's veggies. Here we go. Yeah, 10 planks of wood. Pretty simple. And shop and wood. Oops. Shop. Veggies. Good. That should leave me room for a third. Let's just check and see. Chop, veggies, this. Ooh, maybe not. Oh well. Oops, I keep doing that. Return to play. Yeah. Well, we'll build those two. Oh. Hello. Okay, you can go back there. You can go into the cedar. Bit of a pain to have to run all the way around this thing to get the cedars, but it's okay. With this many of them going, I can harvest a whole bunch more at the same time, right? Grab my next basket. And this one's a little bit shy because I made some extras. As you can see, we've got another red pepper one there, so yeah. And we'll chuck you in a cedar. Seed maker, I guess. A cedar is something that plants seeds, of course. Those of us that are farm sim buffs know that. I'm sure people that don't play games know it as well, but there you go. Alright, a full course of tomatoes. Excellent. And off to the cedar with you. So cedars are a fairly high power draw, I think. I don't know what they are compared to my current percentage, but they used to be. Okay. Our eggplant. And our first set is done. Let's go pop our pumpkins back in. Pumpkin. Excellent. And let's grab us, oops. Let's grab us a basket. Alright. This one is full. That's all it'll hold is 8, so we are duty bound to run it up the hill and figure out. That one's still full. That's the one we want. Can even take a few more. That's excellent. Excellent. The stuff that holds a full 24 or whatever it is will get taken upstairs once the case is full. So, did I put you in the cedar? No, I didn't. I will take you to the cedar and grab the next set of seeds that was ready. Bippity boppity boo. Oh, we're not going to get very far through there. You can go into the first one. There we go. And alright. Come on. There it is. The missing red pepper. There we go. And There we go. So it got its 9. Oops. Basket, please. Any basket will do. There you are. And corn. Corn, same thing. I grew a second set, so I needed more seeds. That's why it's a bit shy of a full load. A lot of them are going to be on their first go around. There we go. And we will stick you in Doda seeder. Yeah, definitely going to take a while to get the gardening done. Okay, tomato. Way to grab them all, dude. Let's get our tomatoes out here. Excellent. And carrots are next. Hey, a full set. I had lots of carrot seeds. I think I did plant a second batch of carrots, but like I say, I had more than enough seeds to cover it. Yeah, see, there's another bin of carrot right there. Alright, let's get you into a seeder. Anyone will do. There you go. And let's get our eggplants done. Eggplant. Tomatoes, eggplants. Uh-huh. Another one that has done me wrong, huh? There you are. Where's the basket of eggplant? There it is. Let's grab our seed and plant it away. Yeah, I don't know if that's... I mean, that's kind of a weird glitch. It's certainly not a major thing, but it is a bit of a weird glitch. That every once in a while your little seed bed doesn't act normal. That's how you can tell one mature plant pops magically into existence for some reason or another. Let's fire the corn in. Would be the end one, I believe. Not that it matters in the least where they actually go. What do we got here? Carrots. Yes, indeed. We do. Huh. How many didn't fit? Oh, okay, all of them. So there's something in there already? How could there be? What's going on? No, that's all of them. Well, let's give it a minute and see if I planted anything in there or if it's just being a glitchy little monkey. Yeah, see, nothing's growing. No, it's not finding anything. Well, ain't like I can't fix your fancy red wagon, fella. Okay. And back to the bee man and planting things, these sort of things. Oh, come on. This will be fun. Whew, I can't believe I actually got it. 1, 2, thrice, and 4 keys. The bag. And of course, that. Alright. And perfect. Well, that was weird. Alright, let's go do something else. Nice looking apples. There's Buddy's lemons. What do we got here? Pears? Pineapples? I'm not sure what the heck those are. Coconut. Oh no, that's banana. What are you? Oh, you're lemons. Oh, you must be grapefruit? Yeah, you're grapefruit. Limes? No. And, I'm stuck in the tree branches. Yeah, a lot of trees, man. A lot of trees. Okay, you guys are all done. Lovely. I have moved all of my water. Ooh, I should turn these on, I suppose. Actually, I don't need to. We've got all of that stuff upstairs. Let's, hello. You, there. You, come with me. How's that for efficient forestry? And of course, being 10, it exactly fills the plank one at the other side. So we can take that up top and get those two benches going. How are we doing for... Oh, no, I forgot all about these. Look at this. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I messed up the spacing on between those two. All the other ones are fine. But that one, no. So, okay, that's full. We can go here to our overload. Perfect. And since we're here messing with the aluminum, oh, I didn't put that. Oh, dang, stupid me. That's no way to make money, Buck. There you go. One aluminium piston. Because it's better to be piston than pissed out. I don't know. Let's just pretend we never meant there. I suppose, since I'm making all of this, let's, fire you there. No, I need you for spare bits. Let's grab some aluminum. Beautiful. Alrighty. And iron. And aluminum. We'll make us some style. A chance to allow our electric to get a bit of a workout for a change. There you go. And as I'm only doing 2 minerals currently, we can use one of our 100 bombs in there. And this thing sucks big power, man. Make me the girders of steel. Perfect. Alright, we should now have 20 planks. Beautiful. which we will over the meadow and through the woods with. All the way to here. Alright. Try again. No. Once more. Yeah, that's what I wanted. How could you tell? There. Oh, no. Well, that was me being a bingo chip. There we are. Well, that's... See, now you're just pretending to be flat. Who are you fooling, man? Oh, I hate these things. Thank you. Was that really so hard? Good Lord. See, the reason that this is looking such an efficient use of space is because it actually is. These aren't designed to be this way. These are designed to be back to back down the centers with aisles running on the outside. It wasn't until I actually put a couple up on each side that I looked at them a little closer and went, oh yeah, okay, I see what's actually going on. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any intention of picking up every freaking vegetable in the place to change it. So, yeah. But I know better, so... I suppose, well, that would have made it pretty tight. I could have run a row of these doubled down the center, but... And... one last one. There we go. Okay. Those are built. Everything's good here. What are we on currently? Oh, still canned goods, eh? Oh, here we go. Electrical cable, charcoal, planks, flour. I'm more curious as to what the automotive parts might be worth, actually. So yeah. Whew, that was tricky. Probably almost out. Oh, it is out. Okay. We'll give it a minute to see if it drops any more. I'm too short to look in the chamber, so... No, they're empty. So we can... Oh, I guess I can't do it with you in my hand, huh? There we go. Yeah, see, it goes from... That gives us 7% of the energy back by actually shutting them off. Otherwise, yeah, it'll just keep accumulating and accumulating. It's out of control. You've got how many left? 8. Okay. So you still got a little while to go, eh? Oh, I don't even care. How many? 4? Fine. Pipes. 4. Manufacture. There you go. Went through a lot of these, making the extra watering things for the planters, because we have a heck of a lot more planters than we had before. So yeah, required a lot of them. Our water, as you can see, is currently at 76%, and I'm not running the water plants. It still stays well under, it's, oh, what? Oh, I didn't realize it hadn't taken it. Thank you very much. Make a fool of me, you stupid machine. Okay, you are producing, yes you are, a bucket of I-beams. Okay, because who doesn't want a bucket of I-beams? Well, one of these is my woodworking toy. And we need to get more cement going on. So, bag, bucket, and pail. Boop, boop, boop. Put away your pail. Alright. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Habit, I guess. And mushrooms. Bumpity bump. Tiniest little red cabbages. So now this is another new stock. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is one of these ones that only holds 8. So let's take it up immediately. And it'll get an entire shelf to itself, like an elf. And okay, what was it I put down? We've already put one of the new ones. And we'll need 2 shelves for that, so that'll be the second one. So yeah, you're gonna start there. And that should be 3 or 4 crops of that before we fill even a single one. So, good to know. Where's the slot? There it is. And into the cedar you go. Are you ready, are you? And this time we'll get a full plot. No, we won't. There it is. There you go. Okay. Geez, it's just about every single plot that's doing this, eh? Let's get the mushrooms in. Oh yeah. You too, eh? Mushrooms right there. So, just out of curiosity. Okay, you're not going to give me anything. Alright. I will trust that you are truly empty. Truly, truly empty. Okay. Oh, I'm way off. Yep, that one worked just fine. So let's move along. To our zucchinis. My brother brought me a zucchini last night. I might have to make some bread today. Well, actually, tomorrow's a baking day anyway, because I usually bake my loaf of bread on Saturday, but for some reason it lasted a day longer than normal. So yeah, I still have some. For lunch, I will have some. Okay. What's next on the ingredient list? Oh, this was another new one I got. Cantaloupe. Another of the mighty melon family. And right dang delicious too, I must say. I'm a fan of cantaloupe. I think it's a very unique tasting melon. Watermelon I couldn't be bothered. It's just red water full of seeds. Doesn't do anything for me. Cantaloupes, nice melon. Really nice. Honeydew, nice melon. Not as nice as cantaloupe, but nice melon. Alright, you can go back into your dreary, empty home. I like to make my vegetables feel good about their lives. Alright, get. And you are J. The humble zucchini. Alright, they all fit. Now we've got some more green peppers, which I think we already have some of, don't we? Apparently not. Okay. Thought we harvested some already. But what do I know? I just work here. Yeah, I like this, I like the shelf system. It's a lot better than throwing them loosely upon the floor. At any rate. Alright, let's find our next empty basket. And strauselberries are up next, I believe. Yes, indeed. Lovely, lovely strawberry. I like real strawberries. I dislike pretty much everything that says strawberry on the label. Yeah. Just, I don't know why they seem to think that strawberries, anything made with strawberries, I should say, has to be sweetened to the point where it just about, you know, blows the back of your head off with some kind of weird sugar rush. It just, yeah. And anything that's strawberry flavored just doesn't taste like strawberries. I don't know where they get their strawberries from, but that isn't what the ones I eat taste like, let me tell you. I figured it was that one. Alright, that's the end of this row, so I'm not going to pull until the seeds are ready. Otherwise I'll get so confused. Green peppers. Go here. And one more. And you're still in the process, are you? Well, tell you what then, fella. Pineapples get their own special spot. There we are. Got a contract with the local pizza place. I love saying that, just because I know there's people out there that have one nagging issue in their life, and that's the fact that people actually put pineapple on pizzas. In most parts of the world it's considered disgusting. In Canada it's considered common practice, oddly enough. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of it. I have nothing against pineapple. I have nothing against cooked pineapple. Certain fried rices and stuff, oh man, it just adds that last bit. But yeah, on pizza, I don't know, maybe it's mixing pineapple and cheese. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, well that wasn't the magic bucket, was it? Better get this going again. I gotta get some planks cut as well. Although I guess we've got a reasonable stock. I'm not sure how much of the upstairs is done. That's something I might want to consider. How's our power? Oh, lots. I can run the table saw without blowing too many things up, I should think. Like I say, I haven't touched our auxiliary power, of which there should actually be a fair chunk. Yeah, I don't have much use for all the extra tree seeds, strangely enough. We have 145. The only thing I have more of is wheat seeds, 222. Yeah, because we end up with extras every single time I harvest, just based on what fits in the baskets and what doesn't. So yeah, let's change up our automotive part. I'd like to get 10 of them together so that we can take them upstairs. Well, we got a ways to go. But luckily, there's lots of aluminum around. We can do this as long as we need to. Yes. Oh yeah, I used up a lot of our buckets of wood chips to make all of our extra. Okay, you're now empty. Are you empty, or is there something in there? They're empty. And I wouldn't say we still have a sufficient supply of aluminum. I will in fact have to make more. That's full. Yeah. This isn't going to last. I can empty this in a steel build and a couple of projects over there. I should probably get a round of cement going. I've been using a fair chunk of it. How's this guy looking? Oh, he's pretty good, actually. A couple of buckets of sand and set him right. Now here, let's grab from the one that's already in use. Make me cement. Thank you. Here we go. Let's make a wall disappear. I dig how all the hanging lights are included. Right. It's kind of funny. They're a little bit old school. They're blurples, but they were all the rage when LED technology first came into the gardening space, for sure. The blurple lights, as we like to call them, because they are a blue-purple that they give off. And mostly now they've all switched to a full-spectrum white lighting. So you don't see this very often anymore. Alright, one more, and we've extended another layer of our gardoon. So yeah, this is with one of these mixers, yeah, you'd have to be pretty much insane to consider giving Buddy upstairs 50 bags of freaking cement. I mean, come on. 50 bags. What he's asking for this time is reasonable. It seems like every second or third time he's got a really reasonable offer. If you have the stuff, that's the problem, right? As much as it's a good offer, if you don't have 20 lemons or whatever he wants, then you don't have them. Alright, you are... Oh, you're just full. Okay, you're not necessarily out of coal. You're just full. Good enough. Good enough. So, that should give us time for our next row, which is, I believe, these guys. Look at these mutated mushrooms. Man, I don't know. What are you? I think you're... I'm not sure. Peas, maybe? Can we go with that? Doesn't matter. You get a fresh bucket. No. It is, in fact, our purple buddies. The mighty eggplant. Both fresh sellable and cannable. I had no idea there was such a thing as canned eggplant, I gotta tell you. I don't think I would buy it myself. I'm not a big fan of eggplant to start with. But canned? No. I'm gonna say no. No. Yeah. Just no. What are you doing? Corn me now. That probably didn't come out right. Alright, and you get... And yes, I know, there's another one with corn right there. But that's okay. Because what we'll end up with is one will go upstairs to fill a rack. The other will go into the canning machine. Which, like I said, critically enough, currently is completely empty. Completely. Do you feel me, man? Do ya? Alright, now we're back to strozzelberries. Okay, you're next, are you? The mighty red pepper. Another very popular seller here in Centerville Station. Oh, look at this. Side-by-side melons. Yeah, I could say watermelons, couldn't care less. But we do know that we've got a half a shelf empty waiting for them. So let's put them where they go. All but two, eh? Can't squeeze you in. I wish they allowed us mixed shelves. I mean, I can understand why not, and you'll almost never find that in games, but... Do I want a third shelf? I probably do, but you know what? The other nice things about melons, they're very cannibal. At least here they are. I personally have, again, never heard of canned watermelon. But, you know, so be it. Who am I to say? So we're going to throw those two in the canner. We know we've got another set right beside it, so we can add those to the canner, and they sell really well. Like I said, personally, no, I wouldn't buy watermelon if you kicked me in the face with it, but not canned watermelon. I have eaten watermelon, certainly normal, round, thumpy watermelon, but yeah, canned, no. It's not what you're supposed to do. Although, admittedly, the most freakish thing I have ever seen canned. Well, there are far more, and I've seen them, but not in real life. Canned rice pudding. I mean, ugh. Canned rice pudding. My God. You know? Really? I don't know why I find it such a horrifying thought, but I do. Tomatoes. And some carrots. Carrots. Hoopa, hoopa, hoopa. There we go. Nice. And off to the machine with you. There we go. Alright, let's take a quick run over to our automotive parts manufacturing machine. You know, yeah. What do you got there? 5, that makes a sweet half does. And you get lucky number 11. Tomatoes, eh? The most glorious of the nightshade plants, for sure. One pineapple. And there we are. Seeds of the carrot. Another kind of strange vegetable. A lot of variances. I was many years along my journey before I ran into my first example of white carrots. That's kind of creepy. Like, dude, give them some sun. Or white asparagus. My mom used to grow that. And she used to grow quite a bit of asparagus. Being German descent, it's, I guess, really, really popular there. And a complete pain in the butt to grow. The little mounds and burying it up to a certain height and then reburying it, and yeah. Although admittedly, I mean, you know, at the time, being a little kid, I wasn't that fond of asparagus. It's got a rather odd taste, you know. As an adult, I can appreciate it. In fact, I quite like it. But, yeah, I gotta say, as a kid, asparagus, no. Brussels sprouts, no. Pretty much every other vegetable, though, I was a big fan of. So, it wasn't because I was just one of these kids that hated vegetables. It was just certain ones that just couldn't do it, man. I wanted to like them. Okay, who's next? Who's next? More melons. Uh-oh. How do you happen to come up missing? Well, before I take that upstairs, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on. Well, you're telling me there's nothing going on, that you're just a misprint in the system. So, I will try hard to believe you. Just for the sake of, you know, human melon world peace and all that. Good God, how far away do you go? Oh, that answers that question. Cool. Cool. What else do we have then? Shrooms of mush. And that was another thing my mom did, was picked mushrooms. Back before it was something a lot of people did. At least in this part of the world. Although it wasn't this part of the world. She first started picking mushrooms in Ontario, where we had our cottage. Much to the dismay of my dad, who, being a boy from the grassy plains of Alberta, thought that foraging mushrooms and stuff was something they did in the 17th century in other parts of the world. And you couldn't trust a mushroom that didn't come out of a supermarket. So, yeah. But that was something I loved as kids. When my mom would cook those up. Oh, my Lord. Some good ones. Yeah. And oddly enough, some species that are really, really popular in this part of the country. So, as is foraging for mushrooms. You know, not at all in Ontario, but yeah, here in BC, foraging for mushrooms is quite a well-known and well-participated thing. I mean, heck, one of the buildings attached to the apartment block that I live in is a mushroom bar. When they're in season, buys pines and chanterelles and all kinds of different local mushrooms, because they are insanely popular and, of course, crazy expensive. Oh, I know what I needed to do. That's right. Time to drag forth some planks and make some more wooden boxes, because I did, of course, completely guess as to what we were going to need. So, that'll do. Oh, look at that. Pretending you're a friendly little spear and all. We're going to make a few of these. In fact, I think we'll just use up this particular ball of planks. The other advantage of this shelf system, of course. Oops. Place it, dude. There you are. You know, or you know, a little brain death. It's just amongst friends. It's cool. Alright. Thinking can be hard every once in a while. It pays to just stop. It doesn't. Don't listen to me, kids. So I'm not allowed to breed with humans. Okay, let's get these built, shall we? There we go. So, I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to put the trees on this shelf, I think. And I'm going to move all of the veggies onto these other ones. I didn't exactly count what I needed, you know what I mean? So, this is kind of the first run at this new farm. There we are. I guess we can pop these down here then. There we go. Alright. I'll make more. And, until those are pretty much full. But again, this was sort of the trial run for all of it. The most I've ever gotten was 3 extra pouches from 10 trees. Just case anybody was wondering. Oh, excuse me. And it amazes me you can't can beets. Which I find that really, really, really strange. Those aren't mature. Weird. These are, near as I can tell, anyway. These, of course, are our cucumbers. Yeah, those melons aren't anywhere near ready. Huh. What can you do? Yeah, it's quite a process. I'll get a little quicker at it as I do it more and more. But yeah, it's going to, as you can see, it does bring forth a few thingies. So yeah, and I've still got the trees to do. Why are you not giving me anything? There's nothing in there. Oh, there is. There's a grapefruit. Okay. It was so far in the corner of the tree I couldn't see it. There we are. I guess because it doesn't come in the nice little tray. I don't know where those come from, by the way. So, yeah, okay, you don't get picked, dude. You have your own thing. Your very own thing. And yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more baskets. Ooh, cherries, very nice. Alright, come here. Oh, pineapple. Yee. And we. Alright, do we have a couple? Cool. I'll still have to make some more, of course. Okay, we got you. We're up to lemons. There you go, dude. Look at that. I got 2 of them. We only need like 48 more and it'll all be just fine. And what do we got here? Is this coconut banana? Okay. Loves me some bananas. Although, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they have switched to another new banana. Like, I'm sure you guys are aware that no matter where you buy bananas, you're buying the exact same banana. Back in the 60s and 70s and early 80s, there was a fairly shorter than what you're probably currently used to. That isn't where I want these. And slightly sweeter banana. Then there was a certain viral thing that went around that killed off most of the banana trees, and they had to find something that would replace them. So, I mean, there's a bunch of different strains that they keep going. Like banana plantations will keep going in that event, right? Because they are being a sort of a, you know, a single very singular crop like that, they are susceptible to things like that. The same thing happened to coffee decades ago. That's why coffee is now as expensive as it is, because at one time, just about all the coffee in the world went through the same drought. Or not drought, but the same, well, let's call it a plague, shall we? Because for coffee drinkers, it truly was. Well, bananas have done the same thing. And then about 10 years ago, they noticed that the banana that they switched to was getting a virus. Or bacteria, I'm not sure which it was on this one. And so they started looking around for a replacement. Now, I think, and there's never much fanfare about this. You know, you'll hear about it on certain sources that, you know, the Mitchell banana is, you know, going to be phased out for the next one in line, and et cetera, et cetera. Because the problem is, most bananas species are just bloody awful. They range from completely inedible to just like eating a cardboard box, almost flavorless, no sweetness at all. And bananas sell because they're sweet, savagely sweet. I buy them actually because they're a great starch, which may sound weird, but if you like baking like I do, and you don't like eggs like I do, then bananas are a great substitute in most baking. Applesauce is as well, but it tends to have such a high moisture content that it's not suitable for all baking. But at any rate, yeah, I think they have... last I looked into what was left of the current crop, the current plague that was devastating all of the banana plantations, there was only a couple places left in the world that hadn't been heavily hit with it. So I guess they've done the transitional thing and have now switched over. Alright, we did get bananas, so this row is done. Let's start on this row. Yes. So all our trees are possibly not going to fit on one shelf system. That kind of sucks. I figured they're, you know, at 4 cases per, it should be pretty good. But as we can see, well, the top shelf, I just don't know how viewable things will be. I think we're right here. Yep, oranges. Yeah, I'm really gonna have a hard time seeing those. Well, hard time or not, we'll just have to live with it. There's our coconuts. And last but not least, whatever those are. Because I don't know. Alright. And let's get some empties on the shelves. Okay, because we still have this row, I believe, to harvest. Do I have... Oh, actually, we have... this row as well. No, I just did peas, didn't I? Yes, I did. So where's the other mushrooms? Oh, they weren't ready. That's right. That's why they're there, and I don't see them in a basket. Okay. Oh, look. We have another pineapple. And what that means is... Ba-dong! We can do that. And just so I know what it is, let's do this. So yeah, that's the new farm. A lot of work. A lot of work. We can get started punching our last wall out. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Do hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, please remember now I'm going to work the wall from this side. Now you'll notice it puts the stripe there and not there. Right? If I take another bucket and throw it there, it'll put a stripe there, and that means it needs 6 from this side from that point on, or 5 more to break it, or 5 more here, or a combination of both, which doesn't work out in your favor. So, there you go. Take good care of each other. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the content. Maybe consider subscribing if you haven't yet. And ciao for now.